Hello everyone, hello. Please have a little patience with me on this video. I am trying a bunch of different cameras and audio setups. So I don't know how long this one will film, if the camera might overheat a little bit or how long it'll go. So I'm going to try to make this go kind of quickly. So apologize in advance. My name is Katie. I often plan my energy because of chronic illness and neurodiverse conditions, ADHD and autism. Why I said that like that, I was thinking while I was talking, so sometimes my speech goes a little lengthy. Anyway, I got a wonderful box from Kriya with Gabby, and got these from the winter collection. I'm not sure exactly what one this is called. Again, forgive me. I'm trying to. It came actually with some more here as well, which I'll use soon. And then I also got this really wide tape, part of her. I know this one is called Autumn's Pause here. Excuse me, it says Autumn's Pause. And this is with, like, she had a whole bunch of stickers and things. So it was a huge kit. And so they're kind of two different kits, but I kind of liked these together. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this one because this kind of, to me, it goes into like a little bit of baking and present wrapping, and I'm not quite there yet. We got our tree up, and it's actually similar to this. We don't have any red in it, but that's a kind of good idea. We have a nice short tree on a little table to kind of bring it up to the height of our windows. So it looks like a much bigger tree, but it's not. Anyway, so again, I'm going to do this kind of quickly. And actually, we had some hanging ornaments like this that were kind of crystal. My mom sent them out, and just, they weren't fancy or anything. But she knew we didn't have anything for our tree. We left all of our basically all of our Christmas decorations there, and we got rid of over half of them. So I'm going to use some of this, but I'm going to rough it up a little bit. I'm going to, make it a little bit more organic in nature here. And I'm just kind of going to go with the flow here, even if it goes over the edge there. And just kind of, I don't know, I just feel kind of free in spirit right now. And there are going to be some things I can do here. I'm recording with a device that I normally look up my son's schedule on, and I don't have it saved anywhere else, so I'm not going to be able to look that up. I also don't have a monitor right in front of me. I can kind of peek up at it. So basically, I am filming on my newer phone, and my whole goal is to up the res of my my videos, even though they're not too bad. Again, I'm just kind of like, I might get another tape as well. Let's see. I just wanted kind of like a big tape. Oh, and so I know this phone, I can't quite hold things as close to the camera, but I can. I just love how my phone captures things, and I tried another camera and it did not go well. I will say that. So I got a photo printer, and I've been starting to print out little photos. This is one of the little shops on our street with a bunch of Panettones in the window. That's how we would say it in the US. I'm not sure how to say it otherwise. Excuse me. So I am going to be printing more. We did go shopping on last Wednesday. Now that I'm talking, excuse me, I'm burping more. Pardon me. I've been testing and testing for like hours here on how things were going to look. And so now I'm like, oh, but I have to get my video out. Let's see. Oh, these are my older ones or newer ones. I don't even remember which ones these are. So let's see. Yeah, there's kind of a lot going on. I was hoping for more with the camera I bought, but it just is not up to the satisfaction that I wanted. And that's okay. We're going to keep moving on. And let's see. I don't know how easily these move yet. So I don't think I'm going to move it too much. What else happened this last week? I ran a bunch of errands on Wednesday. Oh, and then we have like some cloches like this, but I didn't put any. I need to print out pictures and put them in here. So we did put some houses in a bigger glass thing, but then the cloches had something else in them. So, yeah, that's basically, oh, this is an ornament. I was like, is this a big pillow? Could be, but I'm trying to kind of keep this loose and organic. So I was really inspired by Gabby's way of, if you've seen her, I'll link her account below because her journaling is really beautiful, and I wanted to incorporate some of that into what I do, and hers is very much more loose like this, but also do it my own way. So I'm not gonna, she does a lot of layering and I'm gonna do some. And she uses a whole bunch of other, she has torn papers and some other things too, but I wanted to keep it a little simple here. And let's see. So yeah, it was great doing like a bunch of errands. I don't know if I want to use the Christmas tree quite yet because this kind of filled up pretty quick. So let's have, and then I just got a very neutral, this is my Tombow that I use when I don't have any colors or just like need to put something on to define some areas, and that's why I like to kind of highlight here because it kind of gives it a little bit more structure. And I thought this kind of matched, you know, there's some kind of golden colors there. So just a quick kind of catch up, my Faded Chronicle made it over to the Netherlands. I think I need to pay duties on it, which I didn't pay any. So I'm assuming they're going to send me a little postcard within the next couple working days. And so then I'll get that paid and then I'll receive it. So it looked like it went out of customs pretty quick, but I need to pay for it because they're not going to give it to me for free. And I think I'm just going to handwrite things. So, and I like to go backwards on these here. Ooh, little scrunchy. Oh well. So I do want to write, I have Monday here. I have it on my laptop at least, so I can write down, well, unless my laptop goes to sleep here. Let's not. So it's pretty mild weather. So it's kind of in the 50s if you're in the US, but it's 12, 11, and then where's my percentage? 55. We had a couple clear days, which was kind of nice. So 14, 11, 75. So that's definitely a wet day there. And then Wednesday here, 12, 8. Now we have summer weight blankets, and I'm like needing to, oh, Thursday is a 9, all next weekend. Wow, okay, no rain next weekend, so that's nice. And it's a little cooler, so it's 9%. And then same thing, 10, 7, 9%. And then Saturday, Sunday. Here we go. Wow, it just pretty consistent there. And that is the weekend of the market that's going to be going on near us, somewhat near us. We'll need to take a bus up to it, but 1%. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a beautiful weekend for the market. It's a Christmas market in Harlem, 15%, so a little bit more on Sunday. So yeah, actually, let me write. It starts on Friday. And goes through the weekend like that. So cool. That's good to know. It's like right when it, and they probably are setting up on Thursday, so it's going to be nice and clear for them. I do want to put a little sticker on top of those, kind of like these. So let's see. Well, maybe I should do, there's this bundled up one here of a jacket, because we'll have to bundle up to go. I kind of want to do it at an angle there, I think, because it's, if I have it hanging, it's like clothes, but the other two elements are kind of hanging up and down the vertical line, so I'll just kind of do that. And yeah, it's kind of fades into each other, but then also put a little like gift there. And then I definitely want to get like something like warm to drink and eat up there. So do that. And then I know typically what his schedule is. It's usually starts at 8:30 here, and then whoops, the opposite. It's actually the complete opposite. It's earlier on Tuesdays. He starts later on Mondays. Okay. And he's had some canceled classes, so we'll just kind of adjust as time goes on. And I'm not sure when he'll get out, so I'll see to that later. I do have one appointment this week. That is Wednesday at 10:45. And that's with the chiro. I've been going weekly, and last week, due to my infusion, let's see if I can center a little bit there. I was pretty tired, and my back was not doing well, so she was nice and gentle. I thanked her a whole bunch, and let's see, I think we want to put meals up here. And it felt so good after, like she did just enough. I think I want to put the card here. So I think I just want to put, I would put like Oh no, there's lighter hearts here. I was going to say the red heart might be a little much, but there's kind of these little tan hearts. There. And I'll just write that there. I haven't picked the card yet, so. And then this will be a little hard to write around, but we'll make do. So I'll probably have like an admin here, and then I don't have many errands this week, so I think if I have them just kind of in here. I had a whole bunch last week. We had to take our pods back to recycle, and then I had 2 orders to pick up at 2 different stores. One was like at the cutest store, oh my goodness. And I want to share some of those pictures. How? I don't know. Oh, there's a hair there. Where'd you come from? Got stuck to something here. And admin, errands, this will be kind of chores up here. I am going to change these out. I thought about doing it for December, and then I'm like, we're already coming up on halfway through. So I'm going to change them for January. January is going to have like definitely a different set because there's things I've been tracking I really don't need to. Let's see. And, oh, my son is asking for some more time for something, and my husband can take care of it. I might have like a little to buy here, like right in here. So, sorry, I'm trying to stay within screen here, but it's a little tricky because I have to keep looking up at my camera here. Yeah, my goal is to try to get 4K recorded into the video. I've been 1080 recording, and then it kind of reses to 4K when I upload it. Well, in my whole process of editing and everything. And so I just want to get a little bit more detail, and I was trying to find a camera that would do that, but I love my phone camera so much. It doesn't stutter or anything. It looks really good. And I can at least hold things close enough so that I can show some detail. So it's been a lot of trial and error. Do I have anything else? I think I'll write, yeah, the 1045 here. I have a lab next week. No, the week after. Let's see. I know the end of this month is coming up so quick. We have our other market here. So yeah, no, it's not next week. It is here. Oh, the first day of no school. Oh, that'll make it nice and easy. Okay, so it's going to be a very simple week and kind of loose with things, kind of organic, kind of letting things come up how they are. Going to have some fun at the end of the week there. I know I'm probably missing some things. I'm going to write, like put in schedule stuff and then write my card here. I love that this matched so much. I love that. I love these little hearts, and I'm trying to remember. These, I think, were from Journal Blend. I can link them down below. I've been ordering from a few people lately, so I don't really remember which one is from which, but I love that they have little different colors. Yeah, and then I'll write these in because I'm not sure quite. I'm just kind of like, you know what, towards the end of the year, we're getting things done. Things are happening. Yeah, I got a lot of errands done last week, so it felt really good to go through and be able to like walk to 5 different places and get those all done. So it was like 4 different stores plus, well, 5, no, okay. I went to the pods first, recycled those, went to Lush, which was directly across the street from it there in Harlem, and I wanted one little container of lotion, and I did. It was one that I had bought when we visited here in March, and I had almost used it up. Like I'm still using that one up a little bit, but I was just so proud that I finally finished a little lotion, and I only needed like that much, right? Like the big ones I can't get through. So it was less than a year and I got through it. And then they said you can bring, the plastic back. I'm sure this is worldwide. You can bring the little plastic back for like 50 cents off, or at least 50 cents euro. Not sure what it is in the US. So those two. And then I went to, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's DILLE and, oh, what is the second part of that? I have nothing in front of me. I do not know. Dill and Camille. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's DILE-KAMILLE. Here in the Netherlands, they have the cutest stores. Oh my goodness, we went in kind of like a Williams-Sonoma, but the prices were much more in line. It was and really cute stuff. I really want to take my mom here when she visits. And I just picked up a couple little Christmas houses. So, and then we ran down to my chiro appointment that wasn't far. And then we went to a tea shop that had some spices in there. And then took the bus home. And then down the street from me, they had a box for me to pick up. And then home. And then my husband went down to the weekly market. So it was just a really full day, but we were home by noon. So that was really nice to get everything done so quickly. But also I took some really cute pictures of it, and I want to put it in here or at least somewhere. So I haven't printed those out. I wanted to kind of do 4 up for those because I didn't need big pictures for each one. But I did get it's not the Ivy because they renamed it, but it's the Canon. Oh, here it is. The Zo Mini. Here I think they just renamed the Ivy, I believe. But it's a cute little printer, and we're having a lot of fun with it. That's like the one thing that I don't do is I don't have any prints of any of the things that we do. And especially here, there's such cute things around and what we're doing. So I kind of want to get into that more. So I think I'm going to end that here, and I'm really hoping this video turned out, and I will see you next time. Oh, before I do the finger wiggle, if you enjoyed this, please consider liking it on the way out. Consider subscribing and leaving a comment. I would love to hear how your holidays are going. I'm going in waves right now because it's like, this is really weird to be so far away from family. We've been such a tight-knit group, and it's a lot to have just the 3 of us, but we are doing, like we did just do Sinterklaas class. I'm not sure. I need to pronounce that correctly. Sinterklaas here last night, and that was kind of cute just to do a couple little things and get our tree up today. And we have all of our decorations out. We put some lights out on the balcony, and yeah, and then just trying to go a little slower, but also there's a bunch of new things coming, so it's just been a lot of work in getting my technology to do the things that I want to do next. Yeah, so it's been, I tested out a camera, it did not work, so I'll be sending that back. Okay, now finger wiggle time. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Bye.